All right, hello, everybody, welcome. Now, there is a chat bot, a chat box where you can leave comments, ask questions, and that, and we'll get to those at the very end. But for the bulk of this, it's going to be around a 20-minute webinar, and we're going to cover the most recent updates that have been released in VOC analysis. We're going to briefly cover the review analysis portion, and then we're going to jump on over to the AI chatbot, because that's had some updates to it too. So again, just go ahead and leave any questions in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And if someone can just leave one comment and let me know that you can hear me okay, that would be fantastic. All right, beautiful. I see Jare in the comments there. I'm going to share my screen and we will begin. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. So again, 20-minute webinar, review analysis on steroids. That's what we're going to jump into first. What is new? We have the social media review analysis, which has been released as of recently. We can now analyze reviews on Instagram and other social media platforms just by pasting the link to the post, which is going to be epic. We're going to briefly cover the social listening tool, which a lot of people don't know about yet, and then also some of the updates that have been released in the AI chatbot. And then whatever questions you have at the end, we'll go ahead and jump into those. Now, I'm going to jump back to the screen. Slideshow mode. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I would. I'm going to jump over to the tab now. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So VOC.ai, as you're aware of, this is the gateway into the actual software itself. Now, when you log in, the initial screen you're going to be shown is this. If you have access to the AI chatbot, you will have an AI chatbot tab as well. Okay, and then to access that, you just click on that tab. Looks like I've been logged out, so just going to quickly log back in here. Wait for that to load. Okay, here we go. So this is what the AI chatbot looks like. And then, of course, most of you here today have access to the VOC review analysis. Now, this is what you're used to seeing, right? You enter in a keyword here, whatever hero keyword or whatever your brand name is. We recently did a analysis on the Stanley tumbler, and then that's going to bring up the Stanley tumbler brand, and then we can select all of the different products we want to download and analyze the ASINs for, right? And then it's going to create a report. But you're all aware of VOC being able to analyze the reviews of Amazon products. But now what you can do is you can download the reviews from, let's say, the Stanley tumbler from the USA market. You can download it from the UK market, German market, Japan market. And now what you can do is you can bulk upload reviews from anywhere you have scraped them into this here social media comment insights, right? So just by uploading your report here, you can analyze countless number of reviews no matter what platform you've got them from. Flipkart, okay? Amazon, you name it. Google Maps, Google Businesses, and more. So let's start with the social media here. I've opened up the social media review analysis tab, and then I'm going to jump on over to Instagram here. I pulled open the Stanley brand, and I'm just going to open up a post. Over 1,000 comments. All you have to do to analyze any social media post's comments is copy the URL, switch back on over to VOC, and then paste in the URL there and hit analyze. Now you can do this for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram as of right now. It takes about a few minutes to run, so for time's sake, I already did the analysis here on the Stanley Cup, and we can see that I analyzed 851 reviews of the 1,198, right? So as we scroll down, we can see the usage scenarios people are talking about, with the largest one being talked about cleaning, okay? Followed by dishwasher, followed by drink. Like, okay, so what they're using it for? All right, a lot of them are talking about cleaning, dishwasher, drink, craft disassembly. But then when it comes to the sentiment, positive or negative, this is one of the most valuable things that companies and brands and businesses want to know about. when they're doing the product research or even just the brand research is the customer feedback on the post more positive or negative? And if it is negative, what is it talking about? And if it's positive, what is it talking about? You can click on the pie chart here and you can see what people are talking about, like reliable, good quality, love it, good, addictive. And again, this is based on the Amazon, the Instagram URL post that we just put in here. We can also see what negative things they're talking about, right? So when it comes to the Stanley brand, a lot of them are saying that there's poor customer service. So that there is something that the brand manager will want to try and resolve right away, because one of their most recent posts shouldn't be talking about poor customer service, followed by leak, right? A lot of them are saying about it leaking. So there's an area of improvement that you can improve upon this product. No response, handle broken, right? Unavailable, so on and so forth. When you click on this, you can see the reviews on Instagram which talk about that, right? And the AI has identified that. Customer unmet needs, customer motivations. Again, the larger the word, the more it has been talked about. Daily coffee, right? People are putting their coffee in this. Now, this is the social media analysis. And again, you can access this over here. You can upload a file, or you can just put in multiple links. Now, if you're putting in multiple links, you're just going to separate it by a comma, or you're going to hit add another URL. Add another URL. So you can put in countless number of URLs here from different social media posts that talk about the product you're doing your analysis on. And then as soon as you hit analyze, it's going to analyze all the reviews and put it into one report. So this report here is just based on one URL. You can have a report based on many different social media URLs. And it doesn't have to just be Instagram. You can have Facebook, TikTok, and more. Now, one of the other features which not many people know about is the social listening feature within VOC AI. And let's say your brand name is Signify, right? I had a call with Signify earlier today. They're largely based out of Germany, Signify. They're a product sourcing company. If you're wondering what your affiliates or influencers or what your customers are saying about your product across the net, you can just type in the different keywords that they would use in this situation. Like we're looking at the last 3 days of people that have said anything to do with Signify. We can see that this affiliate here has actually made a post talking about Signify. But we can go back. We can do a custom range. We can do 9 months. What this is going to be great for is finding the posts and grabbing the links to be able to turn into a report using the social media reports feature. But what you can also do is you can also create a report from the social listening and find and identify some of your top affiliate influencers that could be good advocates for your brand. So we can sort this by most engaged, most comments, most reads. I've got latest here, and then all you have to do is hit create report. And then when you create a report, you're going to get something that looks like this. It's going to organize them based on the most engaged. We can scroll down here, see some data. We can see topic search trends based on the Stanley Tumbler. Again, this was Stanley Tumbler that we did earlier today in the other demo for a client. Topic trends, we can see related topics, right? So what are they talking about, and what is the growth percentage here? So what you'll find is that a lot more people are talking about the 40-ounce tumbler versus any other size tumbler. That this one seems to be the most popular, so the larger size. And then we can look at mentions trends too, right? So based on everyone talking about your brand or your product, or that maybe you're doing some product research and you want to know if it spiked during a certain year or month, and now it's like on a downward trend and not many people are talking about it. You can see how the influencers across the internet are talking about it and how much. So we can see this is where it spiked on Twitter, actually, 343 comments from influencers, mentions, and all that. And then this is where we can see the key influencer tracking and also which country that they're mentioning it from. So number 1 is United States, followed by United Kingdom, Canada, Philippines, Kenya. So key influencer tracking, you can just go ahead and you can click on the affiliate here and it's going to take you to their page. You can now have your affiliate manager or influencer reach out to them, try and strike up a deal, and get an advocate for your brand to get more posts, get more promotion, brand awareness. If you see someone talking negative, which you can, and you will, right? You can see what negative things people are talking about. Now, this one isn't maybe the best one. This is more of a news item. But we would look for something else where people are maybe speaking negatively about your product, and then we can have someone reach out to them and say, hey, how can we fix this? We'd really love you to stop talking bad about our brand and our product. What can we do to make you happy and flip this around? So that's the social listening there, and you can set it up so that it has daily monitoring, so you're always updated. Your team, your brand is always updated on a daily basis on what people are saying about, again, your product, your brand, your service. And then one of the other most recent updates, which you may not have tried yet, is Market Insights. This is a little bit older. This is maybe 5 months ago this was released, but you can see what the competition, what features the competition are selling the most of. So when it comes to the Stanley brand, let's take this as an example. Which capacity are they selling, right? They're selling the 20 ounce and the 40 ounce primarily. Based on the 6 ASINs we selected, and you can select up to 100 ASINs. You can do more than that, okay? But then when it comes to the sales, you can actually see which variation tends to be selling the most. Is it the 20 ounce or the 40 ounce? Well, during Christmas or the New Year, you can see that 40 ounce sells a lot more, and then it tends to level out with the smaller size. But it still seems to sell more, as we can see here on the sales data. We can also see which color sells the most. Like which color does this market currently have? In this situation, it's just the Stanley Cup brand. Which colors does the Stanley tumbler brand have and sell online, and which one sells the most? Well, we can see here cream. Cream is selling the most. So if you're looking to launch a different variation or come into this marketplace as a brand, you'd be able to see from this that cream sells the most. So if you want a bigger piece of the pie, you might want to launch cream, or you might want to jump into something that might be a little less competitive and choose another color. You might want to differentiate yourself, right, and do a different color. But with the review analysis and the market insights, you're going to get a good understanding of what the landscape looks like for you and your business. Then you can look at design, dishwasher safe, and all these other different variables and how they're doing based on sales and trend. Now, one last thing I want to cover before we open up to Q&A and answer some of the questions that people have sent in is the AI chatbot, which not many people know about. This is more so aimed at businesses that have websites, right? If you have a Shopify website, you have customer service needs, this is going to be good for you. Now, Anchor is one of the heaviest users of this. You know, Anchor battery, they sell tons of batteries, battery chargers, and different products in ecom. They typically have around 10,000 customer support tickets, and this is automated 80% of their customer service needs. Now, you can set this up, and what it's going to look like is a widget on your website like this, but then you're also going to get this Chrome extension with an AI chatbot tab here where you can just ask it questions, and no matter if you're in Google, Gmail, Zendesk, or even Amazon customer feedback support dashboard, right? If you train this chatbot, which you can in the knowledge base, you upload your material to it, it's gonna automatically respond if it's inside the chat widget to all of your customer support questions that come through, automating the majority of the workflow for you and your support team. Anything it doesn't know, it's going to pass on over to a human being to answer. Now, unlike ChatGPT, which a number of people have used and tried in the customer service industry and don't like, the reason they don't like it is because it can come up with delusional answers that it pulls from the World Wide Web. Whereas this knowledge base, this AI chatbot, this virtual agent is only trained on whatever knowledge you feed it. And if it gets a question that it doesn't yet know, it's going to transfer it to a human being, a human customer support rep that would live on the other side of the wall here. So anything that gets transferred to agent here will be the questions that the AI, the virtual AI agent, doesn't know how to answer. And when your customer support rep answers it, all they have to do is update the knowledge base, and now moving forward, the AI virtual agent now knows how to answer that question. And then you get this nice reports tab where you can see, okay, how is the AI chatbot doing? Over time, is it starting to learn? Is it starting to answer more questions? If so, great, right? And that's what you would expect to see. Now, with one of the recent updates, you can really customize how the AI chatbot and virtual agent responds and looks. So if I go into the configuration here, you can choose the icon. You can see it, choose if there's a shadow. You can adjust the size of it, right? Make it more visible so that more people start to interact with it on whatever website you want. But one of the most powerful things, which I haven't seen with any other chatbot, is you can tell the AI virtual agent how long you want its responses to be to the questions it is asked. Now, the typical AI virtual agent just gives an essay, right? You go to an AI chatbot that's on a website, you say, hey, how do I return this? And the AI chatbot, as of today, most of them, they respond with 5 different paragraphs. This is how you do it, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't feel and it doesn't sound human. It's just spitting to you an essay, and an essay isn't really what humans want to receive when they're talking to a chatbot, right? They want to chat, they want to find out. So what you can do here, you can drag this down and say, hey, I want my virtual agent to chat like a human being and respond in sentences. So if I ask, how do I return a product? It's going to respond, it's going to do its best to respond with one sentence. And that sentence may include a link to more information, or if it can fit in the instructions in one sentence, it will. Hey, just email this person. Hey, just go to this website and go to this URL and follow the process. It should be easy. Then the customer on the other end, they can follow up with a question, and the AI chatbot will respond again with one sentence, not an essay. Because what we found was that the AI chatbots, when it was, and the ones that do respond with essays, the interaction and engagement plummets. It is super low. So they're the most recent updates that have been happening across VOC AI as of recently. There is some more updates coming to the review analysis very soon, and that's an update to the reports, which we're all very excited about. So we're going to open up to any questions that you may have, if anyone has any. But I'm going to answer this one question that's come through, and I'm actually going to go on over to Amazon for this question. So one of the questions is, okay, why is there a discrepancy in the reviews? So sometimes what you might see is the number of reviews. Like this, we're on an Amazon product listing right now. We're going to see the number of reviews that this listing has, right? Which is different to the ratings. The ratings for this listing is 22,000. But why does it say reviews 3,108? Well, that is the number of actual written reviews people have left. It's different to ratings, right? And this number is, as far as we have checked and double checked, this is accurate. This is how many actual written reviews people have left. Despite this product here having 22,000 ratings, only 3,108 people actually left a written review. Now, this is normal, and we're seeing this across the board. The typical actual written review rate that we're seeing is around 10 to 30%. So with this here, we're looking at around just over 10%. So that there is no more to see. But what some of you are saying, and one of the questions that has come through is, why does the e-commerce report here, when we analyze just this one product, right? If I go full insights here and I select this product, when we create a report for this product, how come the reviews actually analyzed on this is not the same as the reviews the Chrome extension is saying this product has? And the reason is, on VOC AI Pro Plan and Team Plan, it analyzes reviews up to the past 2 years. Now, it has the capability of going beyond that, but that there is for the enterprise plan. But for most agencies, brands, and sellers, they don't need to go past 2 years for the most relevant reviews unless they're trying to get rid of negative reviews. So if we have a look here, this is 1,751 reviews analyzed. This is the question, why is this number different to what we're seeing? 1,700 here. Why is this number different to the one we're seeing here on Amazon in the Chrome extension? And that is because in the last 2 years, 1,751 reviews has been left on this product.